Does Bluehost offer cloud storage as you might expect? That's a question I've heard a lot, and the real answer is more nuanced than a simple yes or no. In short, Bluehost does offer cloud-based hosting plans with scalable SSD storage, but it doesn't provide cloud storage in the same way Dropbox, Google Drive, or dedicated file storage services do. Let me walk you through exactly what Bluehost offers when it makes sense and when you're better off using other options. First, let's clear up what cloud storage usually means in everyday language. When most people hear that term, they think of a service where you upload files, documents, media, or backups into a scalable remote space, often shared across many users. That's different from what web hosts offer, which is storage space tied to your website, server files, databases, and media. So when you ask whether Bluehost has cloud storage, it depends on what you need: file backup, media hosting, or website infrastructure. So what does Bluehost offer in terms of cloud-like storage? Bluehost has a cloud hosting product designed specifically for WordPress sites. Their Bluehost cloud hosting plans include SSD storage, not spinning disk, that scales with your needs, and they promise performance optimizations, global edge caching, and managed infrastructure. Their base cloud plan includes something like 125 GB SSD, and higher tiers go up to 225 GB SSD storage with ever more computing power, vCPUs, and resources. Bluehost plus 2. Bluehost plus 2. To be precise, Bluehost cloud hosting storage is integrated. You don't buy extra cloud storage separately. Instead, your storage is determined by which cloud plan you pick. If you run out of space, you typically need to upgrade your plan to a higher tier, rather than buying isolated extra gigabytes. Bluehost. On their knowledge base, Bluehost explains that allotted storage is fixed per plan. If you need more, you must upgrade. Bluehost. Now let me break down when Bluehost cloud hosting is a solid choice, and when it might not be the best fit. For many website owners and blogs, small businesses, service sites, Bluehost's cloud hosting is powerful enough. If your website is content-heavy, images, videos, downloads, or you expect surges in traffic, cloud hosting gives more reliability, better performance, and less risk of hitting resource limits compared to shared hosting. The cloud plans handle traffic spikes more gracefully and give you more breathing room. Bluehost plus 1. But here's the catch. If your needs are strictly file storage, large media libraries, backups, log storage, offsite file sharing, and not website hosting, Bluehost's model isn't ideal. You'll reach storage ceilings more quickly, and it doesn't function like a true cloud drive service. In those cases, using specialized storage services, Amazon S3, Google Drive, Dropbox, or dedicated backup services is smarter and more flexible. Also, for smaller websites or early-stage blogs that don't need much storage or traffic capacity, the cloud hosting plans may feel overkill. You might pay for resources you don't fully use. In those cases, a well-optimized shared hosting plan with modest storage might be more cost-effective until you grow further. One more thing to flag. Bluehost used to advertise unlimited storage on shared plans, but as of November 2023, they began enforcing storage limits and restricting unlimited claims. Users report that shared plans now include explicit storage caps. Reddit. That reinforces the idea that Bluehost treats storage in hosting context differently than cloud file services. So what's the verdict? Does Bluehost offer real cloud storage? In the conventional sense, not quite. But yes, Bluehost offers cloud hosting packages with SSD storage that scale, and that's often enough for most websites. But if your use case is storing large volumes of non-site files, media libraries, or off-site backups, you'll want to pair Bluehost with a dedicated cloud storage provider. If your site is small to medium and you expect growth, Bluehost cloud hosting could be a good direction. But if you're handling large media or require flexible external storage, use it in combination with a dedicated cloud storage service. If you want a comparison between Bluehost cloud hosting versus other hosts' cloud storage offerings like SiteGround, DigitalOcean, AWS, I can write that too. Let me know which ones you're curious about. And if this cleared up your question, drop a comment. I read everyone. If you want more honest breakdowns like this, you're welcome to subscribe. A like really helps support the channel too.